Yo, bá mi jájà. A máa kọlẹ̀ kó tóbi. A máa kọlẹ̀ kó tóbi. Má worry, má worry, má worry. Má worry. So, all right, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, let me know you can hear me. Can anyone hear me, please?
Yes, I hear you.
Oh, that's great. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Let me wish us a happy new year from this end. Happy new year to you. Welcome. You're welcome to today's webinar. Okay, so I would want to just before we begin. This is 4 o'clock on the dot where we're supposed to begin this webinar. So I would want to ask us, if you don't mind, can we please take an extra 5 minutes to wait for more people to join us so we can begin immediately. Pictures yet. Wonder. Cut it in. Yeah. Remove. Tóbi kẹ̀dẹ̀ ló play orin yìí, báwo ni fẹ́ ṣe ra mi yìí? Bá mi yọ extension yẹn, kò need extension yẹn ni màá yọ. Bá mi yọ, màá ní kó bá mi pass ẹ̀ síta. Kó bá mi plug ẹ̀, kó bá mi pass ẹ̀ síta. Jọ sáré bá mi yọ dán. Ẹ̀yin ló máa gbé gbà, ayọ̀. Oh, how did I get here? Hey God. Should be my time. Control, control. Báwo jọ bá mi tẹ̀lé mi. Bá mi tẹ̀lé mi, bá mi tẹ̀lé mi. Let's go back to. Go back to kitchen. Bá mi gbé kẹ̀gì wọn. Ìwọ dà, ṣáà máa bọ̀ ní kitchen. Máa bọ̀, ṣáà máa bọ̀ ní kitchen. Bá mi plug kíní in kitchen. System mi bí mo gbóná wọlé mi dẹ̀ mọ̀. Òkú nígbà tí mo kúrò church mi dẹ̀ mọ̀. Mo dẹ̀ ní meeting ní sìn. Ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ má ṣe yẹn sìn o. Kò tí. Sọ́tẹ̀ tó sì wọná tó yìí. Wọnú náà. Mo ti gbàgbé internet mo ti lè internet. Ok, ó ti tàn, ó ti tàn. Ó ti tàn báyìí. Okay, everyone, this is 4:05 and we're about to start our webinar for today. Once again, for those who are just joining us, let me welcome you all. Let me welcome you. Welcome to the first webinar we'll be having this year, and you're welcome to Edfrica. Let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Adewale Kehinde, and I am the Media and Communication Lead for Edfrica. I would like us to introduce ourselves, but because of our time, this is the way we would have our introduction. I want us to introduce ourselves using our chat box. Please use the chat box, introduce yourself, let us meet you, let us get to meet you too. Tell us your name, where you're joining the webinar from, and yes, your name and where you're joining the webinar from. Please let's get to meet you as well. Please use the chat box and introduce yourself to us. Okay, we have Queen Christopher. Good evening. Hi everyone, please. Can you hear? Can you hear now, Christopher? Can you hear us now?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so please, any other person, if you can hear, let's know. And please, let's use the chat box. Let's introduce ourselves. Let's get to meet you. Let's get to
Yes,
know
I
you.
can hear you very well.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, I see a thumbs up from Chidera Emmanuel. Okay, please kindly use the chat box. Let us meet you. Let us know you. We also want to know where you're reaching us from, where you're joining the webinar from. Let's know. Okay, Shedrack Adedipe is joining us from all the way from Akure, Ondo State. Wow, that's great. That's great. Who else is joining us? Who is joining us from? Okay, Chukuma, please just use the chat box. Let us fill you from the chat box. Okay, okay. Well, Abiodun is joining us from Abeokuta. Okay, myself, I am joining us from Abeokuta. Who else? Who else is joining us from Lagos? From either from the east, from the west? Oh, we have someone. Okay, Vitalis Lashima. Please, pardon me if I didn't pronounce that name well. He's joining us all the way from Jos. We have John Champion, John Ade joining us from Abuja. Okay, we have about 21 people on this call now. So just the few numbers should not be the ones representing every other person. Who else? Whoa, wow, Adebis from Portugal. You're welcome. Oh, thank you for joining us. Abigail Kikelomo from Kaduna. Wow. Bright Oyedikachi joining us from Abuja. It's such a great. It's a nice one to have you all joining us on this call today. Wow, it's great to have you all join us on this call today, on this meeting rather. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. But you for others, you can still keep drop. Yeah, I have Kushimo from Abeokuta as well. Yeah, people are already telling us where they are joining us from. Okay. All right. So we really want to go into why we are here today. Why you keep dropping uh your about in the group chats. We want to know you, where you're joining us from. Okay. So I think I forgot to include what your expectations are, because I know some of us have expectations. You can as well include expectations on, okay, while what you hope to know, what you hope to learn from joining this webinar today. Can you include that for us to really get to know that, oh, this is what I hope to learn, this is what I hope to know too by joining today's webinar? Because I know so many people have expectations and so many things they want to learn from joining today's webinar. Okay, so while that is going on, I would permit me to do this as quick as possible. uh, I would love to share my screen here from you. So let us for those who don't really know, because I know some of us had really gone online to learn, okay, what is Edfrica about, what do they do, who is Edfrica, but permit me to take you on this short journey of Edfrica, who we are at Edfrica and what we do here at Edfrica. Like you all know, Edfrica is an institute where educating and empowering African entrepreneurs with opportunities. This is who we are. So from this, we tell you who we are, what our vision statement is, and what our mission is as a team. At Edfrica, you see, empowering and educating and empowering African entrepreneurs with opportunities. See, Africa is a dynamic social enterprise committed to fostering entrepreneurship and leadership among young Africans. So we are, because we want that a society where entrepreneurship people are well groomed, people are well trained on, okay, this is the way to go about their business and leadership as well. So you see, we believe in the power of innovation and strategic guidance to transform ideas into impactful ventures. Yeah, at Africa, that is what we so believe in. We are dedicated to creating a thriving entrepreneurial ecosystem that drives economic growth and sustainable development across Africa. That's what we so much believe in Africa. Now, in what do we see in Africa? A continent where accountable leaders and value-driven entrepreneurs, where entrepreneurs are they are so driven by, oh, we want to do this thing, we want to want to achieve this, where business is concerned, and they are accountable leaders as well. Okay, what's our mission statement at Africa? Towards a continent where youths believe and exhibit right entrepreneurial and leadership values. So to us, it is not just about your business. To us at Africa is about we seeing that while you grow in line of your business as a leader, because as a business person, as an entrepreneur, you are a leader, you have people under you. So to us, it's not just you growing where your business alone is concerned. It is we ensure that in our own way you grow as a leader as well. You have the capacity to lead people that are under you and beyond those who are under you in your business. That is it for us at Africa. So at Africa, our solution is centered around entrepreneurs, consultants, and corporates. So part of the things are our solutions have been tailored for SMEs, entrepreneurs. You see, for business owners like you, we find the ideal funding opportunity for you or fellowship to accelerate entrepreneurial success that is supported by expert guidance. So we have experts on our team as consultants who will guide you. You see, to create standout applications. Maybe there are funding opportunities you need to create applications. We have people who guide you on the way to go about it. You see, Africa.org connects entrepreneurs with seasoned business consultants who offer tailored application support and valuable insight for achieving results. Yes, at Africa, we definitely connect you with the right people that you need for your business. You see, At Africa, this is what you have access to information and opportunities to become an African, a member of a growing community, and access to top tier consultants for business needs. Yes, those things are all you have access to by becoming one of us. And there are ways to go around this. See, our programs: entrepreneurs skill programs, consultant skill programs, leadership and partnership. So we have track records. If you go back to this to read about us, you see records of things we have done so far. Look at our milestones. We have 5,000 plus community members. You know, we've supported over 20,000 MSMEs as a brand. We have onboarded over 200 plus business consultants that would help business owners like you who are ready to connect with them. We have also assessed helped SMEs access over 350,000 USD dollars, and also Premier Entrepreneurship Vox Pop series that you will find on every of our platforms. You see, this is our journey so far. You know, in 2017 we had a leadership conference. In 2019, Ogun SME conference. In 2020, growth series webinar. In 2021, entrepreneurship ecosystem support and partnership. In 2022 and 23, we have cross-continental linkage program, support to 50 entrepreneurship organizations, and also in 2024 we had funding news and platform and media platform, the business incubation course. So we've had a lot of things so far. Imagine this is our reach in the whole of Africa. Nigeria, in West Africa, we have Nigeria, Niger, Burkina Faso. So we've reached a lot of people, we've reached a lot of things, we've helped a lot of businesses, and that is why we are putting up this webinar today to help and support you, because we know as a business person, this is 2025. Everybody is, you know, when you started 2025, you had your goals, you had written it out. Oh, this is the goals I want to achieve in the year 2025. I want to do this, I want to do that. Yes, and that is why we are here as a brand, to help you, and that is why this webinar is here. The webinar is actually to help you see, okay, how exactly can you scale, can you beat the competition this year, how exactly can you overcome competition. And that is why this webinar is up here for you. And today is going to be a very great time of learning, because our facilitator for today is not just, it's not anybody that you can just see out there. Is uh the CEO of Africa himself, in person of Dr. Odumusi Emmanuel. You know, that's a great man there. If you would ask me, Dr. Odumusi Emmanuel is a great man, and I would like to read about Dr. Odumusi Emmanuel to you before he comes on to take us through this section. So please, I would love you to read with me as I go through the profile of Dr. Odumusi Emmanuel. Please, I hope we can all still see my screen. Please, can you still see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Oh, great. Thank you
Yes.
very much, sir. Oh, thank you. Okay, so let me read the profile of Dr. Dumusi Emmanuel to you. Personally, I've known Doctor for a very long time, but let me read his profile to you. Uh, Emmanuel Dumusi is a doctor of entrepreneurship and innovations management. He graduated from the Catholic University of Murcia, Spain, a project manager, a business analyst, and digital transformation strategist with a track record of success in various domains. With expertise in leading projects within the entrepreneurial ecosystem, digital transformation, green economy, and green finance, Dr. Emmanuel has demonstrated proficiency in leading renewable energy, securing investments, agriculture, food security, and market system projects. His attempts at M4P approaches, SDGs alignment, S4Gs, value chain development, capacity building, grant management, and private sector development. All these are contributing to SME growth across Africa. Dr. Emmanuel is also the founder of Africa, an innovative platform providing opportunities, linkages, and solutions to entrepreneurs in Africa. Dr. Emmanuel serves as a consultant to both public and private institutions across various countries in Europe, ECOWAS, and East African countries. He has been recognized with notable awards, including the most impactful Young Entrepreneurs Award in Ogun State, He was also the winner of the Canadian Nigerian Investment Forum Business Competition. As an author, Dr. Emmanuel has published two inspirational books titled Untamed and Lead Right, showcasing his passion for empowering individuals and companies to achieve their main objectives and vision. Dr. Emmanuel's ultimate life purpose is to inspire and stimulate greatness in the lives of those he connects with, including organizations. Please, with emojis, I would love you to drop emojis as I welcome Dr. Emmanuel Odumusi to take over the floor this moment. Please, I want to see your emojis while Dr. Emmanuel takes over from me this afternoon. Yeah, thank you. I can see. Please, please. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Doctor, can you hear me, sir? Hello, Dr. Emmanuel.
Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
All right, thank you, sir. Let me stop presenting so you can go on, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for the welcome. I'm at home and I know I have familiar faces and people here with me. And it's great to be with all of you today. Um, Happy New Year, because this is our first webinar and for the 2025. And thank you all for those who supported us in 2024. You were amazing and you were really, really supportive. You found value in Edfrica, and that's why you're here. And for those who are just joining for the first time or very new, please go to our YouTube channel, go across our social media platforms. I'm sure you'll find a lot of value, a lot of things that you've missed that you could catch up on to become a better entrepreneur. To be sure, I'm sure, can you all hear me clearly? Hello?
Yes, doctor, I can hear you from here.
Okay, good. Just wanted to be sure you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
So today I'll try and make it as not too long, but we'll now have some discussions if possible, and I'll be willing to answer as many questions as possible. I hope this call is being recorded.
Yes, it is, and at the same
Yes.
time, it's being streamed on our YouTube channel too.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So, yes, before I go into the details, I would like to say thank you to my amazing team, Adewale Awashima, Joyce, Aaron, Abiodun, Abisola, and John. Thank you very much for making sure that things work right, and then we're both all impacting the world as much as we can. So, smart positioning. This is the foundation. It's easy, and I believe it is self-interpretable. Positioning in 2025 is not sufficient. Smart positioning is what will make you scale times 10. So it's possible for you to make millions of naira or thousands of naira in Nigeria. It's possible for you to make thousands of dollars. It's also possible for you to make shillings and cedis and whatever currency you're using. It is possible to make a lot of money based on what you've been doing. But do you know that if you position yourself in a smarter way, you can double your income, your company revenue, and grow and scale faster? Now, it is a very unstrategic person that will go into the new year without plans. And I'm sure you already have a lot of plans you've written for 2025. And the goal is to help you redefine and see maybe some things you've ignored and plan with proper understanding and knowledge. And we can now take it along together. So smart positioning is the topic for today. And I will start by discussing the challenges you should anticipate in 2025. I am not a motivational speaker. Neither will I just tell you stories and just try and tell you, you can make it, it's going to be all right, everything's going to be perfect in 2025. No. Based on my studies, knowledge, and then my experience in this entrepreneurship industry for more than 15 years, I've been in this industry supporting thousands and thousands of entrepreneurs. It's easy for me to know, okay, based on what happened 2024, 2023, this is most likely what we should expect in 2025. So I would love you to listen properly, even if you don't have a business, you're just on your own doing your small thing, or you're trying to look for a job. Please listen to this session. Number one, expect intense competition. Yes, because every day more startups keep coming. I was at the GIZ Smidan activity some weeks ago, and then Smidan did the review of how many SMEs do we have in Nigeria, and they said it's about 37 million SMEs. And even the Smidan bosses and directors who I had meetings with kept saying this number does not actually capture the number of entrepreneurs in Nigeria. In Ghana, the economy is being affected so much that the number of entrepreneurs are increasing. In Kenya, the whole issue with their president Ruto back and forth, you must have heard a lot of issues that have been happening. People are losing jobs and switching to entrepreneurship. In Ethiopia, they currently devaluated the way we did our own currency too, and then tried to make it market fair. And a lot of economic plans are going, and a lot of people are switching to entrepreneurship because the salary that we're making is no more sufficient with the current economic realities. Globally, we all know what is happening. People are switching to entrepreneurship either because they're looking for more money and the entrepreneurship, the job line is not making enough money, or they just feel I have these big, beautiful ideas and I don't know. I think if I invest my time in it, it will make sense. Or just motivational speaker, just desperation. I am hungry. I don't have a job. Let me start making hairdressing. Let me start makeup. Let me start travel agency. Let me start something. Just because you're hungry, you don't have a job. So many people are going to enter entrepreneurship this year because the reality is the economy is not going to get significantly better. Yes, it will still try to stabilize, but you're not expecting it to just boom at once. The magic would happen and then everything would get better across Africa. So please get ready for business competition. If you think you already have your competitors and they are already flipping you and then dragging you down, you're like, oh God. Whenever I ask, everybody is doing makeup, everybody is a photographer, everybody is a software engineer, everybody is doing this, everybody is doing that. 2025, there'll be more people joining you because they want to make money with you and like you. So get ready. Just the way you have 4-5 ideas you've written in your diary, and you hope that, oh God, hey, help me. Once I can get 2 million, 10 million, 5 million, 500,000, 200,000, 20,000, and I'll be able to start this business idea and do something. The way you have 5 ideas that you've been nurturing and most likely might come to reality in 2025, there are other people having the same ideas or related ideas in the same industry. So if you understand what I'm saying, the more job the economy turns down, the more unemployment or the more inspiration comes, the more AI makes things easier to set up a business, the more things happening, the more people feel entrepreneurship is the way out. And so if that is the case, more people will join the entrepreneurship world. Get ready for that competition. Number 2, competitive access to funding. A lot of fundings will be available, but AI and software and consultants have made life easier to apply for the same funding that you're applying for. Opportunities industry, I know the way funding opportunities are coming out every day, every time, but it is getting harder to even filter correct businesses. Why? Because with AI, everybody can write the best business plan now. With AI, everybody can write the best. Why do you think you are fit for this opportunity? And they just put the keywords and good prompt, and the better you can write the prompt, the better the output AI will give you. And so I was doing, in my team, we're doing evaluation of about 700 applications between December and January. And just like, God, is everybody intelligent in Nigeria? That was the question I kept like, is everybody intelligent? Because with AI, by the time you read it, they're like, oh, but the reality is not all of them have the substance. And we're going to get into that detail later on. But get ready for that funding you're looking for. The competition is going to increase this year. That means that you have to focus on your substance. You have to focus on you yourself, developing yourself, understanding the tools, understanding things, understanding the industry, finding a way to rebuild and refine your unique selling points so that when everybody reads, they'll be able to say, okay, this person is not AI generated application. This person actually knows what he or she is doing. And so this person, from reading this, is actually realistic, is practical, has the experience. This person is fit for this job, for this contract, or for this funding opportunity, or for this whatever opportunity that is coming. But the competition would increase. Get ready for that. Number 3, regulatory complexities.
Hello, doctor. Sorry to cut you, sir.
Am I communicating? Yes.
Yeah, the only thing we have on the screen right now is the first page that says smart positioning.
Oh, how come? But is my am I breaking? Can you see my? Can you see
Okay,
the
now we can
second
see the
page
next
now?
slide now. Yeah, we can see the second slide.
Okay. Then is my network really breaking, or at least you can hear me
You're fine,
properly?
sir. The network is fine. I can hear you. At least from my end, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Thank you. Just let me know too. Good. So regulatory complexities. Donald Trump is the new president of US. You can see the way policies and things are just going up and down. Saudi Arabia wants to invest 600 billion into America. Elon Musk and Google CEO, Amazon CEO, Jeff Bezos, and all of them were at the inauguration. These are not the regular, normal things. You don't do inauguration for business people. No, it's a more like what's politics, government, and private sector. No, there's usually the difference, the line. But right now, it seems as if even the business-oriented Elon Musk and all these guys are so interested in mega, in making America great again. That's the terminology or whatever. And then, they're so interested in that. And that will shift policies. Look at the old, they want to make Greenland become American. They want what they call it. So Canada should become another state in America. You see the way Donald Trump spoke to Putin and said, "See, you have to stop this war. The war has been affecting oil and so many things. You might not understand what is happening. This is America. If you go to the east, to Asia, see the way China is dominating with AI, trying to separate themselves, trying to utilize their resources, trying to outgrow Africa and America and compete. Look at the issue of TikTok just because it's from China. Come to Africa. AFTA is there. There's African Continental Trade Zone Agreement is there. It's not been so effective, but it is still in process. Look at ECOWAS. ECOWAS is dividing. Niger, Burkina Faso, and I think Chad, I don't remember the last country now, is dividing from ECOWAS. You think all this will not affect you as a business? No, it will. It will surely affect you as a business. So you're going to just get ready that a lot of policies will come. Let's come to Nigeria. Look at the tax policy that is coming up, the tax reform policy that is coming up. It's a new thing. CAC just said it I think last week. They're going to put AI into their business, into business registration so it can be done, I think, in less than 24 hours. What happens to you that you say my business is to register people for CAC registration? That's how I make my money. CAC registration, I am here, give it to me, I'll register you. By the time AI comes and CAC actually implements that the way Interior has implemented it for the international passport insurance in Nigeria, what would happen to your business? So taxes will come, sanctions will come, breaks is there. So I don't want to go into detail of so many things around policies, sanctions, taxes, international trade. But the time when you will say, it no concern me, it does not concern me. What is happening in international trade? What is happening in the government making policy is not my issue. It does not concern me. I'm just a micro business. It's past. Because One policy can come and then just cancel your business, just the way I said it. You can't just do international passport was business for some people. CAC will no more be a business because anybody can do it from their mobile phone and at home. And so many things will come like that. But at the same time, there are people that will make more money from that because I'm predicting that if you're a tax person or you go and study tax in Nigeria before the end of this year, you become hot cake. Why? Because once the tax reform is up and doing and is approved, everybody needs to start doing their tax clearance, do their tax books properly. So accountant and tax officers, boom, it's their time. But it's a smart person that's okay. I'm an accountant. All I'm doing is collect your money. I'll help you collect the tax identification number. That's fine. But any smart person that in 2025, this opportunity of doing things for people and making 5,000, doing CSC for people, doing so for people is going to be off my hand. What should I do? Let me go and study and become someone that can understand the tax reform and can provide advisory at a fee to people that want to do their tax clearance or do any tax documentation and all and all. That is preparing for 2025. So regulatory complexities expected. Next on adapting to emerging technologies. We know now, ChatGPT. Everybody in the AI agents, and everybody now has, it's easy to set up. Hello? Okay. It's easy to set up. Hello? Can you hear
Your
me?
communication is not clear. It's not clear, sir. It's breaking.
It will be recorded so you can watch it again. Is it better now?
It's clear here. I think
Yeah, it's better now, sir.
Okay,
It's better now.
Okay. So, adapting to emerging technologies, it's important. Technology is changing. You understand? If you heard when Mark Zuckerberg said phone will be an outdated solution or tool in the next few years. When they said desktop computer, with the old CPU, UPS, and now UPS, CPU, and all the wire, and then that big box. When it came, it was like nothing can replace this. Flat screen came. Laptops came. Tabs has come. Phones are here, and everybody is doing a lot of their work on their phone, and then do some on the tab on the laptop, and then tabs and everything is getting smaller and easier and all and all. And somebody that is in the industry said very soon phones will be disappearing. What happens to you as a business owner that is fully phone dependent? So you need to understand the emerging technologies in your industry and be proactive and prepared for it. If you have to start reading about it, if you have to start, just 1 hour in a week, just put it aside and say, okay, 1 hour in a week, I'll do research and understand what is happening around technology and how it will influence my business. Limited digital infrastructure is going to be an issue too. Africa is not yet there. See the internet breaking and all that. By God's grace, I've traveled around. And I know internet is supposed to be like internet. You enter a mall, there's free Wi-Fi. You go anywhere, perfect seamless 5G without issues. But when we're in our, we're at home. Africa is our home. We still have issues with, can you hear me? Can you not hear me? Is my internet good? Is my internet not good? It's still an issue that we're still going to battle. It's not going to take a year to eradicate this problem, but just get ready for that and prepare yourself. If the digital infrastructure, you can set up personalized. If not, look at shared spaces. If they are upgrade, Starlink, Elon Musk is trying to do a lot of internet support. You need to be prepared. What digital infrastructure do I need for my business to grow? And then you prepare for that. Cybersecurity. This is not Yahoo. This is not about the local theft. Cybersecurity is becoming a big deal. Why? Because the more data you put online, the more people can have access to you and use it against you. As a business, always have your offline backup and always have your backup somewhere. Always ensure you're no more too small to have cyber security knowledge. That you should be able to know, okay, this is how I protect my password. Because hey, it won't be funny that you just put your always your password 12345 hash hash for your email and for your banking apps. You're still using, so what's your this thing 11111 or 12345? If you're still using that kind of thing 55555, please, you don't cry in 2025. Just know that I'm telling you now, cybersecurity threats is going to increase because a lot of people are going to go jobless and then they will turn into crime. And the easiest crime that people can do is now online. Less of physical shooting. It's more online. Get a computer and then try to hack somebody's phone, WhatsApp, and have details to what they don't want to share with you. Increased cost of talent and skills. If you want quality people, you would need to pay more. The time that you can pay, even minimum wage in Nigeria has increased, even though it has not been implemented. And generally, minimum wage has been increased. Everybody is saying we want more money because the economy is not smiling. It just means that even for private sector, the cost of getting quality staff would increase. So have that in mind and get ready for that. Changing consumer preference and behavior. Because why would I be using a desktop computer when there is a tab, or when there's a slim 13 inches MacBook laptop, or those beautiful fancy HP Envy laptops? Why would do you want to give me the box? No. Consumer preference is requiring more speed. How soon can you give me the solution? You have a small e-commerce business. People expect you to compete with Amazon. How soon can I order today and get it tomorrow? Some people have, Jumia, Konga, all these e-commerces. Ask them the problem they are facing. It's consumer preferences. It has the time when you will be patient for Jumia to deliver in your place 7 days after it's gone. Because the question is, why can't I just go to the market and just buy? And then what's the special in waiting for 10 minutes, except if it's affordable? So consumer preference and behaviors are changing. The question is, what is changing from the side of your customers? And are you researching and preparing for that? Then economic instability and high interest rate, that's for those that want to get loans. So as much as I've started with a lot of wahala and challenges and issues, there's green light. But I know my role is to tell you the truth and then be prepared for what is to come. It's better to say there's a lion on the road. Like the Bible said that there's a lion on the road. The wise one would what? You go park well and hide. Then when the lion is gone, you come out. You don't say there's a lion on the road and then, or if somebody does not tell you there's a lion on the road, you will hate the person for not telling you the truth. So I started with telling you the possible issues you're supposed to expect in 2025. And I've given you the solution. We're going to still discuss more of the solutions as we go. But there are positive things to expect in 2025. Because if you want to stay above your competitors, you should know the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's go to the good. Funding. Many of us want money, everybody. If you want money, please say, I want money in the chat. Let me even see. So that I don't even stress myself talking about something that people don't want. Okay, nobody's talking about it. Let me move forward. Okay. Okay, good. Good. So now, let's see the trend. Because this is not me just talking. What I'm saying are research-based and experience-based. And I, by God's grace, I've done more than 20 countries in Africa alone. And I've interacted with entrepreneurs in every of these countries. And so I know, by God's grace, what the reality is. Let's go to 2015, when Africa was starting to enter those industry. We attracted $277 million. Look at the increase. 2019, $2.20 million. That's what we attracted. This is in 2023. Look at what we attracted. Can you see my screen? Adwale, you can see the map of Africa.
Yes, sir. No. We are seeing total funding at the moment. It hasn't moved to the map.
Okay, it will move. So,
Okay, we can see now.
okay, so has it moved now?
Yes,
Good.
sir.
So, see, funding raised by startups in Africa. Look at Nigeria, $410 million. Kenya is raising more than us. By startup, this is different from VC funding. There are so many funding. So, usually Nigeria is higher than Egypt and Kenya. But for startups, the small ones that we are looking for, this is the amount. For the big ones, we all know Money Point became a billion, a unicorn last year. Um, and then in Africa, I think this Kenya organization too became a unicorn. I think two became unicorn last year in Nigeria. So if you look at that, the valuation and all, you know that the money is bigger than this. But let's say for the small organizations like us that's trying to even get small little money addition, look at what is coming in 2024. Now, if it has increased like this, what do you think would happen in 2025? More money would come in. Now, if more money is going to come in, what are the areas you should consider? Don't lie to yourself. Hmm? I tell myself, Africa is more of impact oriented for me than even profit. And so I'm not going to compete with a fintech that has the higher potential of generating more money, more income, and more, attention. Yes. So because if you look at all, I think we have 9 unicorns in Nigeria. I'm not sure now. Just one, which is Andela, that is only a tech. Every other person is what? Fintech. Flutterwave, Money Points, um, InterSwitch, these guys, they are fintech. So it will not change. Let's not lie to ourselves. It will not what? It will not change. So if you are looking for international funding, like VC funding, fintech is not saturated. Just relax. That's the truth. For 2025, fintech would still not be saturated. Why? Because we still need our transactions to be seamless. It's so hard to transact and send money abroad, to get money in Nigeria. You still transfer money and it fails. You still, why are people going to small business going to Money Point? Because before, when money, you come, madam, as they paid me, yes, they've paid. Thank you, I've seen the 20,000. But now with Money Point POS, transfer, boom, 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 you see their life. That's a innovation. Look at OPay for young people and everybody. It's anybody can have OPay. You don't need to go through the stress of going to the bank and doing all that. You get OPay. Carrywise, Piggyverse, savings. So if you look at different fintech solutions, it tends to be more prominent and more acceptable and attract more funding because money brings more money. So fintech is still the number one, Oga Pata, and expect that to remain in 2025. Logistics tech is still an issue because Africa generally we still have, even travel, visa wahala is an issue. It's easy once you're in Europe and you have the visa or
In our
anything, you
lifetimes, we
can go
meet
to all
countless
the countries,
leaders,
but in Africa, it's
supervisors,
still a problem.
managers.
To send the goods I make in Nigeria, or like say I do Gary and I want to send it to Ghana, to send the stress of logistics is still an issue. For you to be in South Africa and say, okay, the South African native attire, I have a family in Uganda or I have a family in Tunisia that just, they would like to have a sample. Attire. I have a family in Uganda. Logistics from South Africa to Tunisia, it's even more expensive than the product. So these are places where the issues are, and that's where funding will go. Now, don't be distracted. You know why you started your business. Don't pursue the money, pursue the impact. Don't pursue the impact alone. Let me not lie to you. Because if you make impact and follow passion and there's no profit, you're on your own. No. So pursue the profit and pursue the passion and find a balance. But don't just do copy and jump into what you should not jump to.
Doctor, the next slide, sir.
Is that fine? What is wrong with my slide that is not moving appropriately?
Network.
But my voice is clear, Sha. at least to a large extent.
Yes, can hear you clearly, but just the slide is glitching.
Okay, okay. No, but just keep letting me know, and I'll keep going back. Or let me just. I don't like this interface. That's the problem. So we'll keep managing. Okay. So this is what I've discussed. Fintech is still Oga Pata Pata, the top, the boss. Electronics, software, those hardware, people will buy it. It's still seen not as a startup, but as a normal, you know, China produce, but there's a lot of money in those things too. Now, if you notice all this list, service is really, really making more money because it has more profit margin compared to products. So if you do service-oriented business, you have a possibility of making more money because you spend less and then you make more compared to product that you can always have a maximum markup. And then people start wondering, why are you selling this shirt for this amount when it is not Voluton? That would be the question. But if it's a service, this is the value attached to what I'm doing, and then I don't care what you think. So these are the key areas, but more money. And I am predicting these two, clean tech and agri tech, is going to be number after fintech. Agriculture and clean technology. Clean technology is recycling, renewables, and all. Expect agriculture to follow fintech. Agriculture cannot follow fintech for now because of the high risks involved in agriculture, but I am predicting massively that agriculture would be the number 2 investment attraction after fintech, followed by clean energy, and then followed by edtech. Then others will join. That is my prediction. And I maybe at the end of the year, you remind me if my prediction is right. Okay, let's keep moving forward. So what next? You need to start looking at sectoral startup support. I've mentioned that. A lot of funding and support. If you go online, fintech acceleration, fintech incubation, fintech training, it's there. So be smart, position yourself for that industry. If you already have something around clean technology, recycling, renewable, go. Even if it is fashion, relax. Look at GT Fashion Week, so Fashion Week. There's always a sectoral support for you. Focus on the sectoral support. It's important. If you're in the education system, focus on the opportunities around education. If you are in the health, focus on that because there will be opportunities around that. Prepare and focus on that. Number 2, genderless. Everybody, as much as President Trump has cancelled DEI and diversity, equity and inclusivity, as a basis for employment and all, gender is still an issue. So if you are involved in gender, especially supporting women, vulnerable women, people will still support you. Why? Because we have soft spots. Gender and people with disability too is a soft spot for people. Leverage on it. Don't go there because you want to make money. Especially in these areas, it has to be impact oriented and profit oriented. And that's how you now become globally known. Entrepreneurship ecosystem is growing. A lot of events are happening. If throughout 2024 you never attended a business event, you are not attending a workshop like this is time to start looking for events to join. If you are in Lagos, I would invite you to the Omniverse. I will tell my team to share it. The Data Transformation Center. Digital Transformation Center has a big event for tech startups in Lagos at the end of this month. I would love to see you guys there if you're going to be physically there. This webinar is going to be monthly. Don't miss any of the weeks because we're going to make sure that it comes back to back with top quality, with value. And make sure you're active in the entrepreneurship ecosystem. Ease of starting and running business. Yes, it's going to be easier because automation, as government is trying to automate as much as possible and make life easier for micro and nano businesses. So yes, get ready for that. These are opportunities you can leverage on. Business knowledge is readily available. If you want to start any business, please, YouTube is there, Coursera is there, Udemy is there, and I know there are a lot of Nigeria-oriented platforms. Africa is here. We want to support you. Anything you need, you want to develop business plan, you don't even know where to start the business. We have consultants that would support you in this. Just reach out to the team and say, hey, I'm tired of this job and I want to start this business. What do you think? How can you guide me? How can you hold me? Even you hold me for the next 1 year. I know I am very busy, but we have team of expert of consultant that just pay a token and they'll support you throughout. E-commerce and online places, we know digitalization is key. Digital payment and financial services, artificial intelligence and data analytics. Good. So I've mentioned both opportunities and challenges, and I just want to reiterate the problem and the possible solutions that you should prepare for. For competition, go sit down and put structure to your business. Do your registration ahead of time. Do all the tax, everything that you need to do. Make sure there's a proper structure and position yourself. Know the people that can support you. On LinkedIn, be their friends, be their connect, comment on them, let them notice that, oh, this person is actually a consistent person. I know some people that are consistent with Africa. Now, when opportunities come, it's easy to say, hey, there's somebody that's always there, that's commenting on the chat room or in the WhatsApp group community and all this. I think you should bring them on board. Please do that. Number 2, funding, documentation and preparedness. You want to access funds, go and sit down and prepare your pitch deck, your business plan. Go and look at, just Google what are the top 20 questions, funding opportunity hacks or funders hacks, and then say what do you do? What's your unique selling point? What's your market? What is this? What is that? ChatGPT will give you. Sit down and answer all those questions. Be prepared for the opportunities you're praying for. Regulatory, see, we live in a vocal environment. It's volatile, it's unpredictable, it's ambiguity, and just complex. But see, you need to accept that reality and have your backup. Tell people it's easy to have one source of income, but it is safer to have two sources of income. One main and one sub. And in Africa, our realities requires that you have that. Adwale, is my slide on problems and solutions?
Oh, I'm already sharing the slide from here to make it easier for you.
Oh, God bless you. Thank you very much. That's perfect. So good. Thank you very much. So, good. So I can continue, Abi, you just flow with me.
Yes, sir. Go on, sir.
Good. So problems and solutions. Technologies. Vocal. So have your backup. Like I said, it's easier to have one source of income. It is safer to have two sources of income. One main income and one sub income, so that you don't go hungry. If anything change in the vocal industry, in the world, because you cannot control anything that's going to happen in Nigeria, in Ghana, in South Africa, anywhere you're listening from. You cannot control what is going to happen in Europe tomorrow. Look at Germany, look at France, look at Canada, the places everybody is, the Germany economy is very strong. If you visit those places, you respect them, the orderliness and everything that is there. But look at the reality. The government, so many policies, government changes, so many issues can come up. Have a backup, please. It should be the small one, but have a backup. Technologies, adopt what you can. Have a budget. Don't rush into AI. Everybody is doing AI, and then I can predict that this year a lot of rubbish solutions will come up. Why? Because it's easier to develop an app now. It's easier to write some things now, and then to code is easier now. And because it's easier now, people would not refine their ideas. They will not do a proper MVP, that is minimum viable product. They will not do any testing. They just go it out and then just schedule people to pay. And if you are not smart enough, you pour your money because you want the easy way out, and then you just waste money. But I would advise you, have a budget and then be deliberate on the technologies you would adopt. It's not every technology that you should adopt. Yes. So please, that is important. Don't rush because everybody is doing it. I must do it. No. Take your time, verify, And there's a post on my LinkedIn. If you're my follow on LinkedIn, if you're not, you can follow me on LinkedIn. You will see how to choose the digital solutions that would help you out. Because I wrote about 10 things you should consider before making a decision on the technology you should adopt as a business. That's important. Infrastructure. Use freemium. There are a lot of free things all around. But sometimes it has time limits, efficiency limits. But before you pay fully, please test the freemium first. Use shared spaces. You don't have to pay money. You want to start a business, you want to go and rent office. Why? Except if it is a business that requires physical space and product. Please use shared spaces. There are co-working spaces around you that will provide internet and electricity. You see, go and ask somebody that has office, and if you have an office there, you know the stress of having office, fueling generator, repairing generator, or paying the rent, or paying the bills, and so many complexities, cleaning and all. And shared spaces have taken over. So 2025, don't be analog. I want to have my office. Come and visit me. And then you have an office and you only have visitors twice in a month. And the visitors that come are your friends, are just people that just want to check you out. And then the real people who are giving you the money, where are they? They are online. And they're just calling you, you're delivering online, sending it via email, and you're good to go. And you're wasting money renting a bigger office, setting it up, buying all the air conditioning system and all those things. Why? Let's be smarter in 2025. Please use shared spaces, use freemium, free solutions first. Test it and then see how to reduce your cost. Cybersecurity, I've told you, do your due diligence before you involve or invest in any solution. Talent, leverage on unemployment and training intent. See, a lot of people want to learn. And I'm going to make this a call. If you're interested in digital marketing, talk to Adewale. If you're interested in working with Africa as an intern, talk to Adewale. I don't know if Joyce is here, but talk to Adewale because he's the one that is currently prominent now. And then he will bring you on board. We're looking for interns to support and train in Africa. We're looking for people to support and train. It's a digital marketing firm, and they want to train people to become digital marketing. Leverage on employment and at the high cost of talent acquisition. Build loyalists. Consumer, predict and build loyalists. There's a way people will love you that no matter what you do, they'll just like, if not because I love you, I'll not go buy from you. I will not buy from you. It's because I respect you. Make sure you do. Build loyalists for your business. Give them all that they want. Please. Predict also what your consumers will need. And then lastly, economy, wise financial decision. So let's move forward. I have a list here. I will just touch it one by one. Develop digital skills, build digital skills. You don't have a choice. You should be able to use ChatGPT, Facebook, social media, and all these basic things. Please go and learn it. Even if you feel you are not tech oriented, it's time to go and update your skills. Be updated with news and information. Build a strong online presence for your business. All you have to do is take pictures and post. Forget graphics. Every day. So every 3 days on your social media, just post regularly. Just have a strong online presence. If you have money for websites, get somebody, use the wix.com, or there are so many. I think my friend also has, my friend Kelvin, Bumper. Just check online, you'll see Bumper, Bumpa. It has all the solutions for you as an entrepreneur. So many solutions in Nigeria that are provide accounting hub and all these things. So you just need to have a digital setup for your company and think about that. So be prepared for technology. Develop digital skills, foster partnership and collaboration. Ethica is providing that. People on this meeting, ask around. I want to do this. Can I help? When I help you, it's easy for you to help me. I tell people, if you reach out to Ethica and say, oh, can I help with this? The day opportunity will come that you would find, or somebody will say, oh, Ethica, do you have a team? For example, like just this last week, somebody reached out and say, hey, there's a startup that is looking for a financials person, a mid-level, just 3 to 5 years with financial skills that can be our finance management expert, understand accounting and all. We're in Lagos, is hybrid, 2 days in a week, and we're paying very well because we know you have consultants, you have this thing, you have people, you have an audience. Can you recommend? And it's easy to recommend those who have been saying, can we support you? Can we help you? We know Etika is doing a lot. We know you're doing a lot. Is there a way we can contribute our quota for you to keep making impact? When the opportunities come, who do you think will remember first? So we want to partner with you and collaborate. Whatever training, if you have a training you're doing or you want to do, I can train on this thing. Would you give me the opportunity? Let's collaborate to organize this training and we'll do it together. Focus on sustainability and innovative solution. Develop a Pan-African mindset. You're an African, so please be proud of your heritage. Think, what does Africa need, and African solutions fit for Africans, not European or Americans or Asian solutions to be forced to fit for Africans. No, it is African solutions for Africans. Adaptable and agile. Anything can happen. Be ready to switch. Access funding and investment opportunity. Develop a talent pipeline. Join communities. Get consultant support. And that's what we try to help you to do. Rounding up, what do you need to do next? After all my talk, have a review of 2024. Conduct a 2025 strategy session with a third party. Even at Edfica, you can ask my team. We had consultants to come and help us, guide us on a strategy section. Why? Because the things you will not see as an individual, third party will see, and we did not do it for free. We paid for it. Yes, we paid for the consultant's time. So you might know it's a service, like you will just come and talk. Once you can value the person, like, I'm going to invest 300,000 naira to get your input in this, you will get better clarity. Yeah, I don't have money. You better have money that you can invest up front so that in the future, by December, you will not wish that I should not have done this mistake that you could have avoided if you've spoken to somebody that has business intelligence. Because when people tell me, I say, see, if you've spoken to me, I would have told you these are the possibilities. Don't waste your time in developing this product. Nigeria, Africa does not need it now. When it is time, you will do it. Don't rush into it now, but do this, do this, do this. And like, oh, that's true. Thank you. I never thought of it that way. But yes, that's the sense of experience and third party high. So please don't jump into your business and invest so much and millions into something that you're not sure of, or you are sure of, but because we lie to ourselves and feel everything's going to be perfect. Like, I have it sorted out. It's a lie. Sometimes you just need a third person to tell you, oh, this approach, this idea, this is not the best. I think you should rethink it. Subscribe to newsletters and work on your mindset, which is the final word. Work on your mindset. The opportunities in Africa, the opportunities in Africa, the opportunities in Africa. There are opportunities in Africa. The opportunities where you are. Yes. If you're just starting a business, you want to switch from your job to your career to your business, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be challenging, but open your eyes to opportunities and leverage on it. And I believe that if you listen to properly, you go and watch this video again on YouTube, because it's going to be live streamed on YouTube, and you watch it again on YouTube and understand, and then try to dissect what I'm telling you and think about it, and then you can come to the WhatsApp group in the community and say, this thing that doctor said, can he explain further? Or can there be, like, this is what I think. Oh, I endorse this. Come to the WhatsApp group, the local community WhatsApp group, and put it there. That, oh, it is true. I noticed that everybody is actually should be aware. And then we'd love to get your feedback. Work on your mindset. And 2025 will be a juicy year for everyone. Thank you very much for your time. And I think I tried to work within less than 1 hour for this session. Thank you. I hope it was productive and valuable to everyone. Yeah. Okay. So, Adewale, I transfer to you.
Who is not clapping for Dr. Odumusi? Who is not clapping for Doctor? Thank you very much for that, Dr. Odumusi. I hope somebody still remembers when I said earlier that Dr. Odumusi's ultimate life purpose is to inspire and to stimulate greatness in the lives of those he connects with. Whoever it is, and whoever he gets to connect with the person, all he just wants to do is to inspire and stimulate greatness, either in your business or in your personal life, which I'm a testament to. And you can agree with me. I know you will not agree less that with this less than 1 hour that he has spoken on this webinar today, he has stimulated something in you. He has inspired you to see your business in a different dimension in this year. Please, is somebody appreciating Doctor for me? Please, yeah, I want to see those hands. I want to see you appreciate Doctor, because that was a beautiful section. He has at least in the short time he has brought together many things to that you can see to say, oh, this is the way I can position myself and my business for greatness in the year 2025. Dr. Odumusi, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so very quickly, let's move on. uh would like to have questions and answers. A very quick one. I want to do a quick head count. Please, if you have questions, yeah, okay, I can see some hands are up already. I have 5 hands already. Just in 1 minute, if you have questions, I want you to just use the emoji, the hand emoji, so I can we can do the quick head count. We have our questions because I have 5 already. Okay, while we take these 5, if any other person has questions, please you can drop them in the chat box and I'll read them out to Dr. Odumosi. But I'll just give these 5 people the chance to use their mic to ask their questions. But any other questions, please kindly use the chat box so I can read them out to Dr. Odumosi. Okay, so Kingsley Genesis, you can go on with your question, and you can bring down, lower your hand and also ask your question. Can you hear me, Kingsley? Hi, Kingsley. Okay, I think there's a network problem there. Chukuma Ekuma. Chukwemeka, pardon me, please. Chukwemeka Ekuma. Can you ask your question now? Is it a network issue as well? I hope everyone can hear me. Let it not be that I've been talking to myself.
Yes, we can hear you.
Let it not be that I've been talking to myself all along. Just want it to be pure. Because these names have been calling out.
No,
What about Kodia Adams? You have questions as well that you want to ask us. Oh, Mr. Chukuma Ekuma, we cannot hear you.
But I think Chukwemeka can ask this question.
But they are greetings.
hello,
He has actually unmuted his mic, but they are greetings.
hello,
Hello,
hello.
Chukwemeka.
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
hear
can
you,
you hear
but
me?
We're struggling to hear you.
yes, your voice feels faint and there's some sort of repeat sound from your end.
Okay, thank you. For this wonderful, insightful lecture that you Can you hear me? Hello?
We
Yes,
can't
we
hear you. Maybe you type it
kindly use
or
the chat box.
disconnect if you're charging your phone or something.
Okay,
Kindly
okay.
use the chat box to
Thank
put
you.
your questions for me.
All right.
And can you help us with the marker as well? Okay, so
I'm thinking maybe he's using an hands free, and the hands free is what is causing the issue. If you can hear, you can just remove your hands
Yes.
free and
I think
quickly.
so. I think so. Okay, so while we wait for other questions from every other person, if you go to the chat box now, you see that a message was dropped on the chat box for you to follow our social media handles. We have our ID, and our IG handle, our Facebook handle, our LinkedIn, our TikTok, and also a means to which you can join our WhatsApp community, because most especially on our WhatsApp community is where we get to share information as quick as they are. We share them also on our other social media platforms, but it's, it gets to people faster on WhatsApp. So we'd love you to join our WhatsApp community by clicking on the link that's been dropped on the chat box. You can as well follow us on all social media platforms: TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook.
There is Godly Adams.
Okay, there's someone with a question. Yeah, I think uh okay, God here is someone with a disability. That's why I had to use the chat box to drop the question, drop it that if there's any question, anyone can make use of the chat box.
I don't even know the Adamsi. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you. So, like I was saying earlier, you can follow us on all of our social media platforms to see exclusive.
Yeah. So I think if there's no question, we don't need to drag it so long,
Yes, sir.
and we can move forward.
Yes, sir. And
Thank you.
that's why I'm trying to bring people on board to about the our platforms where they can get the opportunities that. Okay, so like I said, you can use the links on the chat box to connect with us on our social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and as well you can visit our website because opportunities are being posted as well daily on our website edfrica.org, where you get to see every opportunity as they go on. And also would like to have you join our WhatsApp community. Like I said earlier, that we drop all opportunities on our WhatsApp community, where you get to see it faster and easier than it gets to other social media platforms. We would love to connect with you. We love to work with you. We love to have you join our community. Uh, yes, that's as regards that. Let me see if we have. Okay, Queen Christopher, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, please
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, good evening, everyone. And I really want to appreciate Doctor and the organizers of this program today. Yeah, my question might look irrelevant, but I just want to ask. Um, Now, yeah, we know we have lot of you see lot of groups coming out to say okay they want to teach on tech and all of that, and they will start demanding for much money that is more than some of our budget. And at times when you join, you won't really get, they will just give you the foundation level of the training, but they will really give you the indexed training that you need to the point whereby you can sell yourself. Like so many of us has have LinkedIn accounts, GitHub, but we have some ideas, or let me say little knowledge about the tech. But how can we now sell ourselves, or how, if we have a foundational level of the tech training, how can we sell ourselves so that we can get jobs to do? I don't know because it's giving me tough time, and I don't know if I can get somebody to put me through so that the person can groom me, or I can be part of the internship training that you guys are organizing. So that's how. Thanks.
Okay. So thank you very much. I would like to say well done and kudos because you have a heart of learning. It takes somebody with a heart to learn to have asked that question. So kudos to you. One. Two, there's a limit to which people can teach you. You have to find a way to learn a lot of things yourself. And that's why learning on the job is important. And that's why internship works a lot. So if you already have foundational knowledge, seek internship opportunities. You can talk to Adewale, he would guide you, and also Joyce. I said she's active in the WhatsApp group, in the chat room. Chat them up, they'll provide you with consultant or somebody that can actually guide you to do what you need to do. And beyond us or beyond Africa, seek internship. You might have to do it for free. You might have to do it for a little token. But if you want to actually build your profile in a credible way that you'd attract people, internship is one good way out. Self-learn. Be determined to self-learn. For example, for the next 1 week, tell yourself, I'm devoting 4 hours every day to self-learning. YouTube. See, okay, so let me give you a good example. I'm Dr. Odumusi Emmanuel already. I have my PMP certification. Yet I've started a business data analytics course in US, and it's virtual and it requires me to devote about 8 hours per week to it. I have to read and learn. Now, if we can't afford it, before I was able to afford it, YouTube was my friend. It took me 1 year of self-learning to be able to enter into the digital industry and doing free website and free solutions for my family members and people close to me just to build a profile. So this, your question is not a one-off answer, but we'll need to discuss it and say, okay, where are you currently? You have GitHub, you have all this. That's a good deal. Is there a way we can rebrand it? Is there a way you can even look for a job for yourself and get it done and build a profile? And then we even need to ask, what are the people looking to give you jobs looking for? Is it that your GitHub and your Behance or whatever portfolio platform is not attractive enough? What can you do to make it more attractive? So it's something that we need to look at. And yeah, we could see ecosystem partners or people in this industry that we can assign you. So would you please accept that to support you in working? Or we can even give you work to do that you just have a portfolio and then you cannot sit down and brand yourself. But at the end of the day, let me be honest with you. If you already have value, you already know what you're doing, and the problem is attracting the right value, the right people, you have to read and learn about self-branding. Nobody can brand you the way you would do. Just know that, and that's the truth. I've been in this year for years, so nobody. If you get a brand strategist, the next thing they will ask you all the questions, and then suggest how to design the personal website. Do this, but at the end of the day, if you yourself sit down and say, "Okay, my target is in 6 months' time, I want to be a top LinkedIn influencer." You would, by the time you read about it, you see that every day you have to post one quality post, you have to comment, you have to do this, you have to do that. In 6 months, you become that desired position that you want. So there is no fast way around it. I'm answering your question in 2 dimensions. One, knowledge. I don't know your existing knowledge. If you already have it, like you said, you have GitHub and Co. Is branding that is a problem? You need to go and do self-learning on branding. If knowledge is still not up there yet, and you still doubt yourself, go and do internship. Either of these two that you approach would actually work out well for you. So, but talk to Aduwale, and he's going to be able to provide further advice and solution. Thank you. Okay, Christian.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much,
You're
Doctor.
welcome.
We have a question from Christiana Bettel, and the question says, I have a question on fund application. In the case of applying for fund and you are asked to upload your certificate, an instance of the SMIDAN certificate, and it's not yet out, what will one do? Should one back off from the application or what?
Okay, so this is the thing. Let me answer you from an insider. No insider Smither, so that you don't put me inside problem. But from an insider who has done a lot of evaluation, there's a way. Upload something. Just submit first. Yes, submit. When you submit, you might be you'll be surprised that the opportunity can just come to you. Why? Because of different conditions. Sometimes a lot of people did not. Hello.
I can hear you, sir.
Hear you, sir.
We can hear you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So here, most of these things that you see application for, the volume of application they get is usually not sufficient sometimes because everybody just seems is too competitive. I am not interested in applying. A lot of people would apply. So sometimes we beg and we look for applications up and down. And anytime you see an organization re-advertising the same opportunity, know that they are looking for, just meet our minimum criteria. So for that similar certificate, even if you don't have it, upload your CSC. If you don't have CSC, upload the document. And then later you just, sorry, I'm teaching bad batting. It will just be like it's a mistake. Oh, sorry. They will most likely they'll reach out to you to say, if you pass every other criteria, you only upload the basic blank document. They'll reach out to you, say, oh, we noticed you applied and then you submitted the wrong thing. Do you have the right certificates? And then you will now send it to them. Hopefully, within that time, you would have gotten it. So don't give up from beginning when you feel you don't meet up with any opportunity, because they might be looking for you. There are times that we are looking for women. Like, just any lady should just apply. Like, it's like, please, ladies apply. Or please, somebody with disability should apply. Or please, somebody from Kaduna or somebody from East Africa should just apply. Why? Because the condition for the people handling the opportunity states they must pick somebody from so. There must be 35% women. There must be so age limit. There must be so. And interestingly, even if you are not the perfect fit, but because you applied, it makes it easier for anybody that will evaluate to say, see, this person applied, it's only this mistake that she made. I think we can reach out to her to submit the right thing. And within 1-2 weeks, you've prepared your documentation and everything. By the time they ask you, you submit it. It will just be seen as a mistake. So I've taught you something now. But that's the way it works. Don't give up when you don't feel you don't fit all the criteria. You never can tell. Maybe God is there doing the evaluation and you're just the person they just want to, the kind. They will just tell you, there are sometimes they'll tell us, see, we need a woman that is in fashion in Akure, Ondo State. So in Lagos, 100,000 people apply. And women, the perfect CV, perfect everything, cancel. The condition that was given to the evaluator is a lady between 20 and 35 years old from Akure and is doing fashion. Every other criteria, see, must have CSC. We will help you with CSC. You'll be surprised the way they want to help you just because you are that person that fit the opportunity. So thank you very much, Christian. I've seen your response. So is that all? I see Chukwemeka and Goodias, Adewale. Let me know if that's all.
Yes, I think that's all we have as questions. I don't think we have any other person willing to ask questions. Chukwemeka and Godia, they've had their hands up there for long, and I think there's. I wish Chukwemeka would have dropped his question or Chukwemeka would have put the chat box because we barely can hear him. We barely can hear you. I think there's a glitch of network and all that. So
maybe you should remove your AirPod or something.
That'd be nice if you drop your question on the chat box.
Okay, so Adewale,
Yes, sir.
can we share the new Google My Business link and ask everybody on this meeting to please spend the next 2 minutes to just go there and post a review?
Yes, sir. I think Joyce is on
Yes.
that at the moment.
Just start there. So let's emphasize on that link. So I am asking everyone, because we believe we're giving value and want people to see us. We have 25 people in this meeting. Joyce, who is the community manager, is going to post the new Ethical Solutions Google Meet link, Google My Business link. If that's not available, you can post the Instagram one post. Let everybody like and make a comment on that post, please. We need social media engagement, and this is the way for you to say thank you for adding value to us. Please, if you've not followed us, please do that in the next 5 minutes. We're going to stay here, wait for you. Go to Instagram, go to Facebook, go to Twitter, go to X, and just look for Africa. You'll find us easily there. They've shared the link there. And just do something like just, comment on one post. Follow us and comment and like 5 posts. You know the value of this thing. And we keep giving value. It comes at a cost. We're not asking you for money. Please give back to us. So please, the next 5 to 3 minutes, we'll be waiting for you to do it. Start doing it now as I'm saying it. Just, on your phone. Go to Instagram, search for Africa. Like about 5. Just, like as many as you can. I want to see the person. Yes, good. Adewale, Joyce, please observe the person that likes the highest number of posts. You're going to scroll. If it's 20, if it's 50, note the person's name, the Instagram name for me. I'll personally sit with the person and provide business advisory and business support. And if it requires some level of funding, one-on-one, to a tone of 50K or thereabouts. Depending on, I'm not saying I'm giving everybody 50K. Depending on our discussion and I'm impressed, we'll find a way to fund you. But that is if you like the as many posts as possible on our Instagram and on any of our other social media, especially Instagram. We're also on TikTok too. So please follow us and like. Please spend the next 2-3 minutes doing that. Please do that. Please do that. We're waiting. I'm sure we'll see the effect. Joyce, please confirm the effects
The
of
link
what I'm saying.
the link to the Google My Business is
Yes,
also, it has been, we dropped it on the chat box, so you can go on to give us reviews
yes.
as well.
So please go on that link on Google Maps and just review and just say thank you very much for the video, for the so, or for the this, for the that. Please do. If you have any picture, please upload. We would appreciate your Google review there. Thank you. Okay, I think at this point I can hand over to you, Adewale. I'm done for today.
All right, thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you. That was a great section. At least we managed our time too well. Thank you very much. I personally have really learned a lot, even outside the business area of it, how you can strongly position yourself for great opportunities in 2025. Thank you very much. I'm sure that every other person has really learned one or two things on this platform and on during this webinar rather, and I'm sure they will give those reviews on the both on the Google My Business platform and every of our social media handles. That we really appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing your wealth of knowledge with us. I know the team will come back to say thank you as a team to you. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so to everyone who had joined today's webinar, we want to say thank you to you. Thank you for taking your time to come and learn. Thank you for taking your time to come and know how to really position yourself for 2025. Just as the doctor had said earlier, we would always have something for you every month. So please we have your details. We'll always reach out to you with opportunities as well. When we have webinars coming up this week, we'll definitely send you reminders. But to get it easier and quicker, please don't forget to follow every of our social media handles. Africa on Instagram, Africa everywhere. Just find Africa, search for Africa on any social media platform. You get us there. Uh, um, you don't have two brands bearing that name. We are the only ones bearing the name Africa. So you'll always find us there. And also don't hesitate to join our WhatsApp community where we get to share opportunities daily as well. So we want to say thank you to you. Thank you for joining. We're grateful to you. On this note, from this end, we would like to call it a short, bring the whole of today's webinar to an end from this end. So thank you very much. And from the whole of Africa, we wish you a beautiful weekend until we come your way again for another beautiful section next month. Do have a great weekend. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye. Please unmute and say bye. Don't just go off. Please.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye, everyone.
Bye.